We're on Parah, Parak Aleph, Mishnah Gimel, third Mishnah, the first chapter of Masechet Parah. We're continuing to talk about the ages of how old is an animal when it says animal in the Torah. Kvasim, what's a keves? B'nei shana. B'nei shana, the Kati explains, it's a keves during its first year. Ve'elim, an ayil, is b'nei shtayim. Once it's 2 years old, we're going to see it's not exactly 2 years old. V'kulam, miyom liyom, and it's all from day to day. So, meaning, miyom liyom, meaning, nolad be'echad be'elul, it's born on the first of Elul, lo shama lo shana ad echad be'elul shel shana shniya. So then, the year is not over until the second of Elul, until the first of Elul the next year. Isn't that obvious? Wait till his birthday? No, because remember, like in some other context, let's say, for example, in tree age, we say that it's in its first year until Tu B'Shvat, and that it's in its second year, and we can't use it Tu B'Shvat or whatever. So in this context, it's miyom liyom. So it has to be, in some cases, B'nei Shana in its first year. We would call it 0, not 1 year old. And B'nei Shtayim is its second year. But Mishnah says, Ben Shlosha Asar Chodesh, Eno Kasher Lo La'ayil V'Lo L'Keves. During its 13th month, okay, it's definitely not a keves because it's no longer in its first year, but it's not an ayil either. Why? It's only considered in its second year. Again, the Torah says, or for whatever reason, I'm not sure what, it has to be in its like fully into its second year. So during the 13th month, it's not considered viable as an ayil, not a full ayil yet. Rabbi Tarfon Kohehu Palgas. Rabbi Tarfon called that kind of animal, the keves in its 13th month, he called it a palgas. Lashon peleg, split. Kolomar mumutza bein zelezeh. It's halfway between this one and this one. Yatza michal keves. It's stopped being a keves. Ulchal ayil lo ba, but it's not yet an ayil. Ben azay koreu noked. He called it noked. I'm not sure. Lashon asher hayab ben nokdim. Okay, shepirusho ba'alezon. That was the name he called it. I'm not sure what the word noked means. If you know how to reach me. Rabbi Shmuel koreu Parchadigma. That's got to be a Greek word. It reminds me of the word paradigm. Okay, what is a paradigma? That was what they called a coin that was no longer viable. So like I don't know, like paradigma. People who like words would like that one. Hikrivo. Let's say you offered this animal, you brought this animal as a korban, but it's not a keves or an ayil. Then mevi alav nischei ayil, you bring the nesachim, the libations of an ayil, but v'lo alalo mizivcho. If you offer it on the korban, it doesn't count. Okay, you bring a shlishi tahin, a third of hin, okay, and because that's what you bring for an ayil, but it doesn't count. Ben shlosha asar chodesh v'yom echad areiz ayil. Once 13 months and 1 day, then it is an ayil, and it can be brought on the beit in the Beit Hamidrash as an ayil for korbanot that are required for an ayil. Okay, for a ram. We'll stop here, dedicate our learning. Remember my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. You know what a paradigma is? Sounds like paradigm, doesn't it? I'd love to know the etymology of that word. Make it a great day.